Sarepta Therapeutics (SRPT) has received the FDA's first-ever Platform Technology Designation for its 𝗬𝗟𝗏𝗧 for gene therapy vector, marking a pivotal regulatory and commercial shift. This designation enables accelerated development and review of multiple therapies using the same vector, transforming Sarepta from a single product developer into a modular CGT platform company. The platform already powers 𝗬𝗏𝗧 for Duchenne muscular dystrophy and is now being extended to SRP-9003 for LGMD2E/R4, among others. In this framework, we'll first highlight the product and platform value proposition, then evaluate key market dynamics, real-world outcomes and economic value, competitive positioning, market access and reimbursement strategy, financial outlook and valuation, and lastly, our due diligence findings over the past year. Each of these sections contributes to our overall assessment of Sarepta's platform, potential, and future prospects. So let's dive right in. 1. Product and platform value proposition. Sarepta's gene therapy platform revolves around its proprietary 𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗏, a modified version of the naturally occurring adeno-associated virus. Through extensive research, Sarepta has engineered 𝗦𝗏𝗏 to achieve efficient and targeted delivery to muscle, heart, and diaphragm tissues, overcoming limitations of earlier viral vectors. Notably, the vector facilitates sustained transgene expression, meaning it helps deliver therapeutic genes that can persist in the body for extended periods. Key strengths include 1. High transduction efficiency, ensuring effective gene transfer to target cells. 2. Cardio-specific tropism, minimizing off-target effects and maximizing therapeutic precision. 3. Favorable safety profile with minimal immune responses or toxicity. For scalability and manufacturing robustness, supporting large-scale production for clinical trials and commercial supply. 2. Market niche and landscape evolution unmet need. Limb-Girdle Muscular Dystrophy's LGMD affect over 100,000 individuals globally. Within this category, LGMD2E, caused by mutations in the R4 gene, accounts for approximately 15% of cases. Currently, there are no approved disease-modifying therapies for any LGMD subtype. Patients face progressive muscle wasting, loss of mobility, respiratory complications, and reduced quality of life. The condition often leads to disability, impacting daily activities and necessitating supportive care. Market growth. The LGMD treatment market is forecasted to grow from $1.3 billion in 2023 to $1.9 billion by 2031. This expansion is driven by 1. Increasing genetic diagnostics and newborn screening. 2. Greater awareness among healthcare professionals about LGMD subtypes and their distinct molecular underpinnings. 3. Rising investments in neuromuscular gene therapies and clinical trials. For growing research collaborations and knowledge exchange among academic institutions and pharmaceutical companies. Landscape evolution. The sector is evolving through a convergence of 3 key forces. 1. Technology push via scalable AAV platforms and improved targeting. 2. Market pull from patients and payers eager for durable, single-dose treatments. 3. Regulatory shifts that promote platform-based development and allow accelerated approvals using consistent vectors. 3. Outcomes and economic value efficacy. SRP-9003 has shown clear efficacy with a 7.3-point improvement in an SAD scores, reflecting enhanced mobility and muscle function over 2 years. Importantly, 𝗬𝗟 expression remains high after 5 years, supporting long-term benefit. Safety, mostly mild, moderate events. 1 case of liver toxicity that was reversible. Sarepta's therapy has a favorable safety margin compared to other gene therapy platforms. Cost effectiveness. A one-time gene therapy could save over $1 million in lifetime healthcare costs per patient through reduced hospitalizations, physical therapy, and caregiver burden. The estimated gain of 3 to 5 quality-adjusted life years (QALYs) strengthens the pharmacoeconomic case. 4. Competitive landscape and positioning. Sarepta leads the LGMD gene therapy race with 𝗦𝗏-9003, backed by mature safety and efficacy data in hand. In contrast, ASBio, backed by Bayer, is developing gene therapy for a different LGMD subtype and remains in early clinical phases. Adimio is pursuing multiple LGMD subtypes but is still in preclinical or early human trials. While competitors are expanding into broader subtype portfolios, Sarepta benefits from first-mover advantage, FDA platform validation, and a de-risked development and manufacturing model. 5. Market access and reimbursement strategy. Sarepta is well-positioned to secure favorable reimbursement through 5 key strategies. Regulatory leverage, utilizing the FDA's accelerated pathways and surrogate endpoints under rare disease frameworks. Real-world evidence generation, showing improvements in daily function, healthcare resource use, and independence. Value-based pricing models, including milestone and outcomes-based agreements with payers. Manufacturing scalability, enabled by a reusable vector platform and partnerships with major CDMOs to support volume and consistency. Early and proactive engagement with payers and reimbursement agencies, establishing relationships and addressing concerns transparently. 6. Financial outlook and valuation. Following 𝗦𝗏𝗧's approval, Sarepta's valuation significantly appreciated, reflecting market recognition of its platform potential. The recent FDA platform designation further boosts this outlook, potentially elevating the company to a multi-billion-dollar valuation. Key financial metrics to watch include 1. Near-term revenue contribution from 𝗦𝗏𝗧, which reached peak sales of $2.4 million in 2024, to upcoming readouts from 𝗬𝗏-9003 in early 2025, marking the first major catalyst. 3. Potential licensing deals for the 𝗬𝗏-𝗦𝗡 platform, which could provide non-dilutive revenue streams. Sarepta's risk-adjusted valuation trajectory is now more closely aligned with other scalable CGT leaders like Asclepios Biopharmaceutical rather than with single-asset rare disease firms. In fact, Sarepta has positioned itself to become a multi-product, multi-indication rare disease platform company. Assuming successful execution, this outlook warrants a substantial premium relative to historical levels. 7. 5-year commercial and valuation outlook. From 2025 to 2026, Sarepta is expected to secure approval and reimbursement for 𝗬𝗏-9003 in the US, with international filings to follow. From 2027 onward, additional LGMD subtypes are likely to enter late-stage development or the market, significantly increasing the platform's value. By 2029 to 2030, Sarepta could command $1.50 to $2 billion in annual gross merchandise value from LGMD and DMD indications combined. Beyond this core offering, Sarepta is poised to generate significant upside from potential licensing agreements and broader platform adoption. Our 5-year risk-adjusted forecast suggests 30 to 60% appreciation in Sarepta's asset value, driven by successful trial readouts, payer alignment, and platform scalability. We apply a discount rate of 12 to 15% to account for remaining development and commercialization risks. 8. Due diligence. Past 12 months. Since our last review 12 months ago, several key developments have shaped Sarepta's trajectory. Positive momentum includes receiving the FDA platform designation in mid-2025, a pivotal regulatory win, completing enrollment of the ongoing emerging phase 3 trial for 𝗬𝗏-9003 in early 2024, enabling us to assess trial progress. Observing consistent biomarker expression and safety data from new cohorts. Expanding its manufacturing network to bolster production capabilities and refining its commercialization infrastructure to ensure efficient market access. Continuing to explore licensing of its platform for other indications, which could unlock additional non-dilutive revenue streams. 9. Risk profile and mitigations. Clinical risks. Ongoing phase 3 trials must confirm long-term efficacy. mitigated by 5-year positive follow-up in early studies. Manufacturing scale-up risks. As demand grows, production bottlenecks may emerge, mitigated by multiple CDMO partnerships and standardized vector production. Payer access risks. Upfront gene therapy pricing may pose short-term reimbursement hurdles, mitigated through QALY-based modeling, budget impact analysis, and milestone contracts. Competitive risks. While Sarepta is ahead, new players with better safety, efficacy profiles could disrupt the niche. Continuous R&D investment and IP protections are core defenses. Final takeaway: Sarepta's FDA platform designation elevates its position as a platform-based CGT leader, not just a product company. This reduces development costs, increases approval speed, and creates leverage for future indications and collaborations. SRP-9003, the next major candidate following 𝗦𝗥𝗣𝗧, is poised to enter the market within 12 to 18 months, setting the stage for a new portfolio of rare disease therapies. Sarepta's valuation should increasingly reflect its platform scalability and long-term CGT economics. With sound execution, Sarepta may transition into a global rare disease platform company delivering consistent value and innovation across multiple indications. Please hit the like button if you found this video informative. Your support helps promote more high-quality medical science content. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.